go. And we're on YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. No. Hey, welcome to Bullish Bears. I'm Stone with Jeremy, Devin, and Ironclad, and everybody else in this room. I can't say all the names. We're all in here hanging out, and we're having fun. We got Canada, we got Wales, we got other places represented here. No Sweden. Oh, we got Canada in the house, Mr. Ricardo. I love it. And yeah, we're looking at the MES. I have SPY up here, and I have the MES down here, and that's just the way it's going to be. There's our push, and we're coming up to angular resistance. We have no econ at the moment. We have nothing coming out the rest of the day except for some bill auctions at 11:30. And you know what I always say when you have this type of day? What am I going to say? Anybody guess what I'm going to say? Trend day. Possible trend day. Doesn't mean it will.
Over after the resistance line and traces back to 300.
I'm going to give everybody a look at what you're saying right now. This is what Jeremy's talking about. This is the diamond. This is the diamond that he drew. Jeremy is nickname is one of his nickname is Diamond J, and we're 13 for 13 on these things. No.
Yeah. We were 13 for 13 on the diamond pattern for like 2 hours a day since the beginning of last year. On Friday the 13th, it was 13 for 13. So I guess this would be 14. This is on a 1-minute chart, so it doesn't quite count.
Oh, I just saw the diamond pattern on Ironclad.
Looking at this bouncing right here,
Mm-hmm.
we made that measured move to the 417.50 area. We're struggling a little bit there, but I think we're still going to make it to 4,022. And the high of last week basically is at 4,024, huh? We're so close. And the ADR is at 4,024 as well. I mean, like, we're right.
Shoot, I got the wrong drawings. We are right there. I need something else.
It's just, pulling back a little bit. I see a divergence happening on the 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Where price is moving up, but everything that I got as indicators are pushing down, and that is normally a sign that some reversal can happen in here. Although we're looking for a trend day,
Doesn't have to be.
I feel that we might have a pullback in the ES back down to 4,000. I think we pushed up a little back down.
Kind of go up and down a day.
That's what's going to happen in here. I mean, I could be wrong. Don't know. That's where I sit right now. I'm flat. I'm not taking any positions. I'm just waiting to see where do we go from here.
Where do we shake out? Yep.
I'm actually right there with you on that.
I mean, I see a lot of orders stacking up on both sellers and buyers, but they're very even, so it doesn't give me any clear direction. I do see more buyers than sellers, which means there's more buyers and sellers and the price is going to go down. That's more.
I mean, we are in a bear market.
Are we? Are we?
And we just hit that.
Yeah. Okay.
We just hit that weekly angular resistance on the megaphone. Right. Yep. So it's right. It's kind of iffy. I'm holding. I'm a little flat. I'm not making any moves right now. Actually, with one setup right now, I'm looking at high and tight on the 1-minute chart after that diamond. This can finish that measured move, but I think it'll back down at 390.
I'm gonna give you all a little secret on something. You ready? YouTube's gonna get the secret too.
I need to open a SPY chart so I can see those same numbers you guys do, because I only got GQ and yes.
You see this box I drew right here? And you see this box I drew right here? I drew those boxes because uh, those were boxes that were going to tell me if price broke them, it was going back down. But if it held them, it was going up. And I drew both of them. This one was the in between right here. And you can see price didn't come back down below it. Like I said, when it flags up, you want to see it hold the flag, the bottom of the flag, if it's going to continue upward. This is 1, 2, 3. If I extend this to the right, this is the fourth touch on that angular resistance, and it just broke it. If you remember earlier, I said we were going to hit 420.75. Again, this is not about me being right. This is me following what price is telling me. I don't give a rip about being a guru, folks. I can tell you this right now. All I care about is being able to do this and teach my kids how to do this. That's all I give a rip about. So learn from us, because that's all we care about. I'm not in here to go be some, I've had fame. And I've tasted it. Okay. I don't need that. I just want to be a damn good trader. That's all. So when I'm sitting here looking at this stuff, I'm playing for real. I'm playing for keeps. I'm not screwing around. And you're not getting charged for this information. You're getting this stuff for free just by being a member of Bullish Bears. You go out and try to find the information that we give you, you're going to pay a lot of money for it. You're going to pay thousands of dollars to learn what we're telling you. And but we're not like that, because we're a community of authenticity and heart. So we want folks to be able to do this because we can do it and we see it. It's like, when you get good news, you want to tell everybody about it. And so that's what I want to do. I want to share this with my family and my friends. And you guys are, if you're in here with us every day, pretty much your family. Bang. Three-pointer. Three-pointer. Sure. Right.
So the high of January 17 is at 40.35 on the ES. We are at 40.22, so possibly we can make it all the way there.
Well, everybody says we're in a bear market, and I'm not disputing all that, but I will say I do question it. And the reason I question it is because if I look at a 5-year daily, if you look at a longer time frame, this is a pullback in a bull market. This is a bull flag right now. So everybody keeps saying it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. How many people lost money last week because they listened to everybody saying it was going down? How many? A bunch of people. You know what? I didn't. And I'm not saying it because I'm special. I'm just saying I've had to learn not to have a bias. And if you get a bias and say, "Oh, we're bull this, we're bear that," you're screwed. You got a bias. If you don't have a bias and you just follow price and where it's going and look at what it's doing, don't listen to the news. Don't listen to Jim Cramer. Don't listen to all that other BS. Learn how to read the chart yourself. Then, you're going to see what the chart is telling you, and you're going to interpret it. Now, that doesn't mean I'm always right and I win all the time. I don't. But my gains are outdoing my losses. So that's the point. So get rid of the bias if you have one, and become a neutral person who waltzes with the market and lets it lead. Too many traders are trying to make this into what it's not, and they're losing money.
And do the opposite of Jim Cramer.
And do the opposite of what Cramer says.
Yeah, the Kramer Universe Jeff has been paying off pretty well.
Anyway, I don't mean to sound like a grumpy old man. I just want everybody to be successful.
Kramer Universe ETF, man. Is it open yet? No, but I play it.
Well, yeah, John Murphy calls it contrary trading. He says when he goes, there are traders out there who, when they start hearing everybody say it's going to go one way, they go the other way. Because, go ahead.
I was going to mention someone was saying that our background audio is a little low on the site for
Well,
YouTube.
shh.
Mixer.
I'm going to try. Let's see. Where did I say I had that problem before?
Should be at the bottom of your screen on OBS. There should be an audio mixer, and you'll see
Right.
sponsor rating on there. Just bump the volume a little on
I got it all the way up.
that. I guess it's as good as it gets then.
Well, I'm going to go. No, I think I can. I think I can fix it. Hang on. Yes, I can. Discord. I got that thing at 12 dB. Let's see.
I'm gonna get good at trading the ES. I'm gonna start using you can't chart it on.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't.
You can do SPX, but it's not going to get you exact numbers.
No.
Figure out how to get 500 on there so I can start charting. I'm not gonna do well on the ES without it.
Yeah, Bud, that's probably a good thing I would say that's a good thing because I chart the MES on TOS and it's freaking awesome. Now the downside is that your points move in a quarter, 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, and TOS will give you that. But then when you go to lay lines down, sometimes it'll tell you, like if you look at my lines, 40, 28, 32. It's like, I got to figure it out if it's 25 or 50. All right.
So these are quarter points.
Yeah. I
Yep.
just hover over the bar close, and then I added my
Mm-hmm.
because I name also my lines right.
There it is. Let's see.
Left on the ES. Top is 4. Like we are down after we hit that 4.
Crap.
Good chance.
Uh,
Tweet top here.
oh shoot. Sorry guys. That OBS is giving me a hard time right now.
Don't worry
Okay. Yay, Canada. Nikki's Nikki's in Canada or she's somewhere else? Isn't she in a different country? I can't remember.
about it. In Canada. Ontario.
Oh, I appreciate that on the oh, I see what you did. Oh. Okay. I thought that was a different thing. All right, so we are on YouTube. I'm sorry guys about the volume. I've tried to fix it.
Alright, locked in. Half of my call debit spreads likewise on Tesla. Amazon looking to roll out to March 17th expiration, and I'll probably keep bullish on that, but I want to wait for it to pull back now. As far as everything else goes on the comment side, someone's asking what our rates are.
I've tried to turn that volume up for some reason. I don't know why it's not doing it for me. Let me try one more thing.
We broke above
30 dB.
the next target 40, 35, 25 on the ES. That's 10 points from where we are right now. Can Bulls make it? I guarantee they can.
Stone, let me restate what I was trying to say.
Oh, go ahead.
Distance in the bear market on the daily, that bear trend, the trend that we've been on, we're at the top of that on the daily, and that's what I was trying to say. I was
Oh, sure.
say, which way the market's going. That's buy and hold stuff. We're day traders.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be a jerk or anything. I was just like I question that every time everybody says we're in a bear market. I'm like,
Anybody-
are we? I mean, I know we're at the top of resistance on the daily. It's like the fifth or sixth hit now.
This is pretty much where I'm hoping we break out. I mean, for the market's sake, I do hope like we made a decent retracement. We are hitting the top of that. It's also got that it looks like it may have bottomed out and it's You
I
just dance with the chart.
I
Like you
just
said.
yep. I think I found the problem. The problem is everybody's microphone is different volume. So like if I keep my volume low on my headset because of that. Um, and so I just noticed that it's different. So I can't fix it's YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm not that. I can read candles, but I can't deal with this. And it's is anybody hearing like that kind of stuff? Shh.
It might just be normalizing. So sometimes there's an auto setting on Discord that normalizes volume.
Hmm.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it also affects your output side. When you tell OBS to pick up your desktop audio, it'll be normalized.
Have to see if I have that setting on there. Normalizing's great. Yeah, it does sound overdriven. Somebody said that.
Yep.
It's because I had turned the volume up for everybody else, and it was affecting my volume. And apparently, when I turned my headset volume down on my for my earphones for my ears, it affects the volume on YouTube or stream.
It's adjusting your computer's audio instead of just the headset.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's just a little overdrive. Well, come join us on Discord. You won't have that problem.
Right.
That's right. It's clean on Discord.
Yeah. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm pulling the volume down so I don't distort anymore, and that should help it.
Just say no to clipping. Reverb's okay though.
I used to use normalize, and I think I used normalization and hard limiter, and that used to be my only things for voiceovers. I didn't use compression. Disc jockey friend taught me that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
You've got the golden voice, sir.
Huh.
No need to overdrive or compress your voice.
No. All right, so we hit that 40-26. All right. Crossed that 3 touches on that. Boom, boom, boom. We went to the 4th and we broke over it. Now we're testing that angular resistance for support. And that's what's happening there. Anything else right now? The quant tools I love. Yes, I do. That is not a steel doji. That is a red doji, just so you know.
MD is ruling. I'm just really happy. I'm about to roll that into a butterfly too.
So Devin, I wasn't fussing. I hope that didn't sound like that. I just question that every time. Like I said, when somebody says it's a bear market, and the only reason I question it is I go back to July when we were looking at the Al Brooks seminar. If you go back, you can go even look. I think it's in there still for our members. The whole thing where he talks about, if you look at a weekly chart, we've been in a bull trend, but we're just in slightly a pullback right now. So it's possible, though, that we could go sideways for a few years and it not be so much bearish, but more sideways. Right.
Sideways for years because it looks like we've been going sideways for the last 6 months.
So we have crossed the daily 200 on the MES. We have broken the daily 200. If you look at the 50 and the 200, they are coming together, and they have been coming together. They're on a collision course right now, unless something changes. It's on the daily, on the MES, and so if you look at that, we've crossed over. So that also there was I think we had an inverse head and shoulders at one point. So a lot of people keep talking about the bottom and everything, and I'm all for it. I want to be more of a bear than I want to be a bull. The only thing is I spent, a long time in penny stocks, and the only direction you can go in penny stocks is bullish. So I have had to fight with myself when other people are saying we're bearish, and then I agree with it because I don't think I know what I'm talking about. But I'm sitting there thinking, man, we're bullish. We're bullish. Okay, we're bearish because all the experts say that, and it's been bull, literally.
That's when hammer resistance line.
It is going up and it's going down. It's finding those rates.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We look
Yeah, and they're 50. Good morning, and the 50% retracements everywhere. You can find those on the daily. You can find them on the weekly. You can find them on a flag. Let's go to a flag. Let's do that right now. I'm going to clear this set. I'm not supposed to have anything on this set anyway. All right. So let's go look at a flag. Here's a flag right there. There's a flag. There's a flag. It's a nice flag right here.
We met the measured move target from the open.
Yeah.
The diamond was the middle. Now we've extended 2 legs above. This is where we would likely see a pullback. And I just made a note about the 2 hammers and the angular resistance from that channel. Now we're just under the regression line with another inverted hammer close. This could go back down to about 399 and then maybe pull back to 398.50. Yeah. 39.96.50 level on the ES for a pullback. As a, it's lean shots below the VWAP. That's that divergence I was talking about playing out, because right now the price is, was going up while the divergence was starting to happen, and now it's kind of consolidating at that high, which was last week's high, and ADR as well for today's move. Right. So I'm waiting for a break below 40.20. There's a lot of buyers sitting at 40.20 on the ES right now, so I'm waiting for a break below that, and see if we can make it down to VWAP and then slingshot to 39.96, which would put similar to the levels that you have one spy right there. Much dead on. Watching. Solid. Straight sideways, just under that 140. That thing gets loose at 140, dude. Look out, it'll scream.
So this is the flag on a 1 minute chart. This one flag right here I got. See, there's your pullback. And then it goes. Well, I used the quant tool because I want to show you that 33%. Now, this is a 66% level, which is 33% from this 100. It's 33, right? And that 33% level is important because often you won't get a 50, well, not often, but sometimes you don't get a 50% pullback. You only get a 33% pullback. If you know how a flag works, and you know it's going to push up and it's going to have a pullback, if you know that a pullback is going to be when a candle's low goes below the prior candle or bar's low, that's a pullback. So if you're looking for a pullback and you see a pullback and you got your quant tool out and you see it hits 33% and then the next one doesn't go lower, well then guess what? This top is a valid buy. Even if it's way over here, it's a valid buy, and you can buy that top and you can put your stop at the 50% level. And then you would have captured all this on a 1 minute chart. So learning the threes, learning the retracements, learning how price is going to move. It's going to do this every day the same way. We have a trend, but it's going to do channels, it's going to do breakouts, and it's going to do sideways action. It's going to give us retracements on flags. Boom. Those flags become channels. A bunch of them together, they become channels, they become trends. Right now, we're trending, technically, although we're getting a lot of wicks now, so I'm looking for that possible rollover, especially on a 5. But I just wanted to show you that when you use the quant tool in TOS, that you got to find the tool that you can use that can measure those percentages like that, those 33%. You can use a trend line, and and it's going to mess up your chart like that. You can use it.
There you go.
You can use a trend. Yeah, you can use it. Was that chart nasty or what? So you can use a trend line, and you can see what if you can see the box, right? You know, I can't do it right now, but if you can see that box, if I point my finger at it, you won't see it. It gives you percentages. It gives you numbers of bars, how many days something's been. You know, if you're doing it on a day chart. And it's a great tool. It's the trend line. It gives you so much information. You can use that when you're trying to find out if you know that SPY is going to move or the MES is got a 1% move. You can go find that percentage in that little box and measure it out. And you can use that. I've used that before. You can use the frickin' shadow box. We can go to shadow box right here. There's my flag. I can take that. I can activate it because I know I'm going to get that again, probably, right? So many ways to measure this stuff out. The key is, one of the keys is not to have a bias. You've got to get to a point that you don't have a bias because human nature wants to be correct. We want to be right. The masculine wants to be correct. And in the stock market, you have to learn to be wrong. And you have to learn that you're going to lose.
I am always wrong, and that's why I do the opposite.
Yeah. So I just yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. Or I'm just jacked up, bro. I've been drinking coffee. I've been up all morning. I've been waiting all weekend for this. And I've been studying. I'm studying because, I've got to improve my craft. I've got to be able to sit through long trades and know that I'm going to get my 10 points, period. So all I'm doing is I'm just trying to give everybody a little shortcut from what I've learned. You don't have to know everything, man. You don't have to know everything to make money in the stock market. But if you can start learning its cycles and how it works in threes, then yeah, then you can make some money. Learn these little tools. You can do some good stuff, man.
All right, we did have a pullback with a nice bar. There's a liquidity zone I marked out right there. Okay, hammer, not turning into a hammer. No, not yet. Give it a minute. Actually, give it 2 1-minute candles. This will tell us something.
Look, it's
When I was looking at when I took the snap on the 15 minutes, it looks like we're forming a hammer, but we did not turn into a hammer.
I'm barely using my moving averages or indicators anymore.
Can't break that liquidity zone right there with that inverted hammer was in the angular resistance line. This will pull back to that 398.50 zone.
With price action, there's no reason to hope. There's no reason to guess. There's no reason to have to, I like what I read a few months ago by one guy. He said you can screw your charts up by doing that thing again. He said if you have to hope, if you find yourself in a trade and you start hoping, you start praying, or you're confused, get out of the trade. Cut your loss right now. So here we got all these wicks. So this is becoming a little liquidity zone right here. Am I on the same? What am I on? Lessons. Okay.
Right up in that liquidity zone right now. If this goes through, cool. If it fails here, this is where it'll pull back big.
Right here.
Liquidity closet.
Right there.
That's the second candle I saw. It's
Mhm.
here. Candle close. It'll tell you what to do. Oh.
Jeremy, good point. You got to let a candle close, by the way. You cannot anticipate that candle closing. You got to let it close. If you're waiting for a candle, yeah, there it goes. You want to see it close first. Don't anticipate.
Right, don't speculate a candle. It'll tell you what to do. Don't let yourself tell the candle what to do.
I don't know how many people watch American football, but if you watch American football and you keep up with it, after Sunday, after a loss. They all talk about what they did wrong, and they're going to go back and they're going to fix it. And then, your fans get all excited because they're going back and they're fixing everything. They talk a good game before Sunday. Sunday comes and they lose because the game hadn't been played yet. So,
We're on top.
same with the stock market.
Let the hammer close. Doji. Damn. Go either way here.
Oh, you're on the 5 second chart, aren't you?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. All right.
Sorry, I'm getting excited.
No. I love it. No. I want you to do it. I have to validate what chart you're on sometimes.
Gotcha. This will either be a bar spinner bar or an evening star. It's looking like bar spinner bar is what we want to get. And that goes right to about 399.98. Get long here. This could actually push up to the next extension at 400, for instance.
We're coming up to 11 o'clock, and those times are important. Every 15 minutes, we learn from Sig. Sig teaches us a lot of good stuff, man, in those morning briefings. If you ain't getting those morning briefings, you need to go get in them.
Yeah.
He teaches you how to do it yourself. That's where I learned the damn quant tool. Can I say damn? Sorry for all of you folks who are outside of New Orleans and think damn's a curse word. I got in trouble with that in Texas one time. I went to school for about 3 months in Texas.
Yeah.
And that we were playing a game, and I said, "Damn, revenuers!" I got a detention because I said, "Damn." I was like, "Hell," and then I got in trouble for saying "hell." I was like, "I'm from New Orleans. Damn and hell, the teachers say." Sorry, Trace.
No worries.
Don't use in DC, Maryland, Virginia, anything ever to say you people.
Oh no! No!
So again, tails off a foreigner. 1999, I almost got, shot because I told the people that used to work in my store, said, you people didn't finish what you needed to finish.
Hey, look, I got in trouble for saying something.
This girl called her Southeast gangster, boyfriend to come in and set me straight.
Excuse me. Guys, I'll be right back.
He talked to me. He talked to me. He understood that I was a foreigner. He's like, you know what, man? Just don't use it anymore. Never, ever again.
Stay away from you people.
Yeah.
Well,
Unity is better than separation.
my goodness.
Just remember the universal insult. Bless your heart.
Good for you.
That's right.
Hey Jeremy, do you have a moment to look at a long-term play on Apple for me?
Sure, what you got?
So I just had a covered call expire, and I'm looking at roughly all the way out to December. My cost basis is, let me pull that up real quick.
You're looking out to December?
Yes.
Damn. You looking to sell another covered call out to December?
Yes.
What's your cost basis?
Let's look that up. It's 148.52.
So you're a little under. Let's see here. Retracement on the daily goes back to like 145. Hell, we're gonna press that today, possibly.
Right. So I was thinking, like, in order to capture potential profit, maybe I would want to target 175 or 170, because I mean that's a good distance out still, so we could make another leg up. I know we're doing the retracement to like maybe the 150-ish range now and over the next month or so, but I don't think we're gonna probably hit all-time highs. That would be kind of nuts when we're still in a recessionary environment. So I'm thinking that's pretty safe to where I'll still be able to keep the shares. I mean, does that make sense to you? Because that would push my cost basis down to like 140, or actually be below 140 something, right? What did I just say it was?
148 something.
Okay, so that put me around 143-ish, maybe, based on the current prices, or do I just wait a little bit and see if it actually finishes retracing all the way up to 150? Because then that next leap would be much more valuable to sell.
Right. See, the thing is, I don't like selling leaps for covered calls, especially if I'm in a wheel trade. So I always look at
Sorry, guys.
Short term price target. So like we got 145 as the retracement target on the daily. So we could go outside of that to like 148, 149, and do like a February 17th expiration. Hell, you could capture $180 on the 149 call, February 17th expiration right now, and not even sweat it because if you get assigned, your cost basis is below that. Time decay is going to start eating that thing pretty quickly now. And there is a chance you could get assigned on it, but even if you do, you're not going to be in a world of hurt. Plus, if you wanted to, you could actually roll that into a spread instead of a covered call, so that you can not get called away on your shares. And take
Yeah,
them
the
if you
only
want.
problem this is my Vanguard account, so it's yeah, doing the spreads is a real pain in the butt. I actually have to physically pick up a phone and call somebody,
right.
which I don't know if I incur additional charges for that or not.
Can you buy to open options in the Vanguard?
Yeah, I can. I think.
So it would be a manual conversion. Some brokerages you can do this with, where if you sold to open a covered call, you could go and then buy just the call above it, one strike above it, to cover it as a spread. It still works like a spread. It just doesn't show up like it as a spread in your portfolio. It shows up as two separate options.
Coming up to critical resistance here from last week. This box is a box I had that I didn't want, that I wanted to see if price hit. If it breaks through that, then we're going to break that high from last week, and we could continue further. But this is an area to be cautious in right now.
Sorry, starting to me.
That's okay. I wanted to make sure I got that point out. You're good, baby.
So to be a slightly more conservative, I think the 150 strike is probably better, because that way I can get it up to a 150 cost basis,
Right.
and then and that's for the February 17th. So I mean, it's still a good move. It's like $9 change.
You could do February 17th, 150. Oh, it's going for like 152, 153 right now. It's climbing really fast. The funny thing is, that one's moving faster than the 149. That's up 63% today, and 149's up 0.
15-minute chart. It's a breakout.
It's kind of an option sweep happening right there right now.
Yeah, it's funny. I noticed that earlier too when I was selling either IRM or SRC cover calls. I was like looking at certain dates, and all of a sudden I saw like a strike above being more valuable than a strike below, and I was like, really? Okay, I'll go a little further out of money and premium and potentially get a higher profit. It's fine with me. It's really weird to see that though, because like it was like I think I looked at another one that had two strikes that were like, I don't know what option this was that I was looking at earlier today, but it was literally like two options were like dirt cheap, and I was like, there's no way I can sell that for premium. But then all of a sudden, 3 strikes away, there was a lot more volume, and the price was higher, and I was like, that makes no sense. But okay, I'll jump on it.
There's your 15-minute chart with that strong bull channel right there. We look like we're going to go higher. So, but we got to watch this area right up over here. And again, that area I pointed out earlier, this is a ceiling. That's the, I call it critical resistance. The high from last week is 40.35.25. So we're coming up to that area. And so far on a 5-minute channel, we got a pretty tight bull channel. We've got 1, 2, 3 red candles here. 4 out of all of these since 9:40, since 9:40 or 9:35. So that's still looking kind of bullish to me. We'll see how it does here. Different time frames, you can find different things. It helps you look at, the overall health of the day. And as you can see, so far on the larger time frames, we're pretty green on those candles. So you're going to need a really strong reversal. You're going to need something to really make that come back down. So let's just find out what they're going to do. This is a flag I measured earlier. This is one flag I was measuring to show you the 33%. It's already hit 100% of that flag, and now we're at the top of it. So this is interesting. Lots of good price action.
Answering questions in the chat.
Oh. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need to do better for you on that. So this is, this was the what day was this? This was the 18th. We had that big dip, came back up, and we're back up to that area now. So this is we've broken that 40.35. Look, we're in that area. Or 40.32, I should say. This is a spot, y'all.
Definitely a sweep that at 150 volume is just kicking on that thing.
Executed like immediately. Nice.
If I could trade and moderate at the same time, I would have gotten in way in over here and got a spread and gone long. Good there. Good for you. Sorry, I hear myself sometimes and I'm like, damn, I sound like an old freaking grumpy grandpa.
So I'm in a position where I can't lose on my Tesla spreads. Amazon, I'm rolling. If I get the chance for a pullback, I may.
It's okay. I'm profit greatly in that position. I'm very happy. As for AMD, to not much luck yet. Wait and see what happens with that. AMD just continues to cook.
Yeah, I have a short put that's up 35%.
That's great.
Wait a minute. That was actually that's 35%. My AMD put 70%.
Uh-oh. Topping tail. Let's be careful there. Like I said, you hit that resistance. Bet you there's I was going to say there's a bunch of bears up there ready to take price. Or you might not have bears. You might have bulls taking profit. Not necessarily bears. That could be just bulls taking profit.
It's set up for a third leg. Could push into that 400% extension. Once it gets there, though, it's kind of skeptical whether it will push on.
It's so weird. People won't let me try to adjust the position. Like if you click on the AMD put short, you say build strategy from this position. It just says you can't do it. And it's like, oh, obviously I could do it. If I were actually to go there and manually do a different option, you convert it back into a spread. But at the same time, like, I'm in this really strong position. I sold it at a $60 strike. And it was at $8.95. Just barely above 50. So I don't think that one's gonna be one that I need to adjust at all. I think there's no way we're falling that far back down. We'd have to have some seriously, seriously bad news by June.
So if you look back here at the 5-minute chart we're looking at, I don't like to get in when you have a new high. I look for a pullback. 5-minute chart gives you that. You can find a pullback usually on a smaller chart, smaller time frame. Devin, you there? Man, you are soft. Yeah, very, very.
Almost squishy.
He's almost squishy soft. Nope. It's probably inside your computer somewhere.
Yeah, it almost sounds like the main output on that microphone is
fixed output, the
Control in the microphone is almost overdrive a little bit. So
Yeah. I don't know how to. I got to get something fixed because what happens is if I turn my ear volume up, apparently it makes the volume go up on YouTube. But if I do it and like to hear Devin and then you come in, it kills me.
there's a way to adjust it.
Yeah. I will. I will go Google it. I'll Google it is what I'll do. Because they got lots of information on OBS out there. No, well, you know I'm not going to do that. All right, there we go. You were real soft that time. That was worse. Also, volume profile. My cyan lines are volume profiles. That's a little better. You can come up a little bit more. It's better. That's still about the same. It's better though. Bastards.
Probably if we continue on this like little channel bear run through this wedge that I drew yesterday and posted in our Discord.
It's a strong breakout.
I'm gonna fly through that target and I would have just burned all that capital.
There it is.
Cool. So I'm in an absolutely cannot lose position on Tesla. Put my Amazon ready to go. AMD at 2 butterflies.
That sounds great.
Options. And like I said, I'm gonna roll these positions into a place where I can kind of put them in autopilot, so to speak, by the end of this week. And then I'm gonna start getting back into futures.
All right, now, here, you ready, guys? Listen, this is I know we miss it. This is important right here. This is a 5-minute candle. Look how big it is compared to the rest. So now we want to be careful. Well, it can be. It can be. It could be. I'm just pointing out, yeah, because it is the largest of these candles. So, and it is coming at the, top. It's like the third touch, if you will. So you want to look to see here for probably a pause, maybe a pullback. If we throw the quant tool on it.
Tesla just broke 140.
Good for Tesla. I love hearing that. So I'm still holding that butterfly or whatever from before. So what? 33? 33%.
That also has options trading in it, but there's not any position in there that's quite big enough. I have to wait for this year's deposits to then start selling options because I think I can do up to $6,000 this year. So that would be enough capital at that point to actually be selling options, and that would be amazing because it means every little bit of growth from that is 100% tax free.
there you go. That's the way to be. Yeah, I'm gonna set my oldest kid up with an IRA as soon as he turns 18. Get him a rolling.
11:06. And we're pushing here. We still got a few minutes. Go up here to 133%.
I could have him wait till 18, so it can be fully licensed under his account instead of being custodial.
Oh, so it stays custodial after they turn 18 if you do it beforehand?
It doesn't. I just didn't want to have for before he's 18.
Okay, gotcha.
Just makes it easier. But from what I understand now, there's speculation on what
To execute a full-on
Are you serious?
percent match
without without an employer contribution.
it's 1% match on an IRA.
But will they be around?
Some form or another. Brokerage is kind of. I'm not saying they're being blacklisted, but they're like, there's a lot of people talking smack about them. They're making some not so great management decisions within the company. But I think they'll be around one form or another, and worst case scenario, they get bought out by somebody like TD or something.
TD ain't going to be commission free though.
No. Well,
TD's actually been bought out by Schwab.
That's true, yeah. So I wonder if someone else. I got an idea.
Not well. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, look, YouTube. I'm going to say goodbye right now, and once you guys come on and hang out, you can see by the information we're giving you this morning. You know, using the different tools that we're using, that you can track price, regardless of you know whatever else is happening. You can track price and learn how to track it yourself. You can see these levels are on here. We're hitting all those levels we're drawing. Everything we're talking about is happening. We're doing the if thens and that. If then this. But if that happens, then this statements. And we can show you how to do this. I learned everything I know about trading. I've been trading year and a half. And I know you're like, a year and a half, really? Well, I did it during the pandemic, and my industry was shut down, so I had nothing else to do except for sit here and learn. So that's kind of what happened with me. And and you can see, you know, I using my skills as a musician and pattern recognition, using my eye now instead of my ear, to be able to trade, and it's working fine. So I learned it here at Bullish Bears, and refining it here at Bullish Bears. We got a great coach in Sig. We've got a great leader in Jeremy, and we got a whole lot of other great folks here, Lucian, Angel, and Casper, all on staff. And then we got a ton of folks in our Discord that are just freaking awesome. We don't tell you what to trade. We teach you how to track it and how to make those decisions yourself. Because you don't want to listen to anybody else when it comes to trading. You want to know how to do this stuff yourself. All right, YouTube. We'll see you again. Y'all take care. Oh, like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Going to grow explosively really soon. Get ready for a lot more of this and a lot more of diversity within our group too. We do tons and tons of stuff together, and the more we do together, the more we grow
Yes,
together,
boo-boo.
the more we all advance together. And that's what our trading community is all about. You know, we're not trying to like sell anything. We just keep the lights on with our very low fees for the month. You know, mainly those of us who are in here moderating, we're trading for a living. So
Yeah.
you know, we don't need to sell anything. We want to grow a community and teach the world how to take the market back to themselves. That's our bottom line. You know.
That's it. That's what we do. Come on and visit us. We'll see you again soon. Bye, YouTube.